Shout out to Shedeur Sanders. We all know Shadour is gonna do amazing, fabulous things once he, touches down for Colorado. When kickoff start, it's gonna be a movie. I'm gonna let you know right now. Shedeur Sanders, I want to bring some awareness to the people. We all remember the viral moment where Coach Prime stated he was bringing his luggage and his baggage and everything with him. He sat down with the team. I believe it may have been the first team meeting, if I'm not mistaken, with the football team. But this was the team before. He had some guys who was going to be there from the transfer portal. Obviously, Shedeur was in attendance. And he stated, they coming. He made it very, I don't know how clear it could have been, made, in my humble opinion, and also, what I want to let you know is Shedeur defended, those statements of his father, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. His statements led to so much skepticism, throughout, everybody. Fans started to think, damn, is he being too hard? Is he being, but Coach Prime, he's a straightforward dude. He's going to tell it how it is. It's crazy. I'm being all the way real with you. Shedeur Sanders, one of the 25 players that have opted for Colorado after entering the transfer portal, it's crazy. I'm just, like I said, this situation right now that Coach Prime is doing. Did you just hear that Shedeur Sanders is one of the 25? Coach Prime could not have made it any clearer when he said he was bringing the luggage. And also, what Shedeur was trying to allude to was this, like, most times, everybody's not going to play. I don't want nobody to think that your spot was solidified, because nobody's spot is solidified, because he bringing in some dogs, that was going to, is going to be top talent, and it could potentially take guys' spot who probably feeling very comfortable. And it was good that guys shook it up. But this is some quotes, that Shedeur has stated. It's not a hard message, because here's the thing. A lot of people are used to being lied to. So he's basically stating that Coach Prime ain't lying. It would have been a straight up lie if Coach Prime brought them all in there thinking everything was peaches and cream, for him. And he stated more. The players coming in, they are coming to play. They're not coming to sit. So if you've been here, you're chilling, you're thinking your spot's good. That's not the case. You've got guys wanting to play with top talent each and every position. Whoa, did you hear that? And Coach Prime done brought in top talent at each and every position, and he's still on the tear, looking like he ain't gonna never stop. So this is crazy. Also, Shedeur stated, nowadays a lot of people are scared of the truth, and they don't like hearing that. Whoa, they didn't want to hear what he said. He came in right away. Shedeur Sanders, man, I'm telling you, this dude is electrifying. And I believe when he speaks, the world needs to listen. We all know what he did, in the last game for Jackson State. A play here, a play there. We having a whole nother conversation. This man threw for so many yards, damn near, nearly 4,000 yards, 40 touchdowns during his time at Jackson State. He completed 344 out of 488 throws, which is good for 79%. The young quarterback threw for at least 300 yards in the 6 of 13 games. Sanders also ran for 174 yards and 6 touchdowns. It came after a strong freshman season in which he completed 272 of 413 passes, 66%. This is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. 3,200, plus yards, 30 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. So this is unbelievable. This dude Sanders is going to be looking to electrify and bring Colorado back to his winning ways. Gone are the days where they're at the bottom. No, hell no. There's a new day. And Coach Prime and, Shedeur and Travis Hunter and Cormani McClain and the list goes on. I don't want to leave nobody out. We just discussed, check out the video with the 4-star recruit. who they're looking at wide receiver for him to throw the ball to. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe for more news updates and more involving Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and the Colorado Buffaloes. This is an amazing situation that Coach Prime is doing, and embarking on. This is truly the beginning, but let me know your thoughts when y'all heard the baggage and the luggage claims. Were you offended by it? Did you think that it was an egregious statement? Y'all let me know your thoughts. Because the thing is, as much as, Coach Prime, comes off as a motivator, a guy that pushes young men and adults, everybody really, truly a magnetic field, that's surrounding him, the Sanders family. People are gonna, take certain things that he says and use it, if you want to say against him, which I think is pretty egregious, but at the end of the day, we could save that for another topic. I found nothing wrong with it. In my humble opinion, I echo the same statements that Shadour says, so Colorado has never done the things that they're doing right now, so I think you just got to let Coach Prime do his thing, I'm just looking at some funny stuff right now. So the guy says, who would you throw at in practice, Travis or Kamani? I'm just looking at some things that Sanders is speaking of his new teammates. We all know that Shadour. I'm happy that Shadour is starting to speak and come out, because even though Coach Prime obviously is the face of the situation, Shadour is going to be, the man on the field. He's going to be the guy, you seen what he did, and I know he's eager and clamoring to really get to the Power 5 and really just put a wrecking ball on him, and I can't wait, until, we see that, from this guy, Shadour. He's obviously NFL bound. Some people view this man as actually winning the Heisman Award winner, so I mean, it's crazy. Becoming the Heisman Award winner, pardon me. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if he still is, but at some point he was like kind of leading that. So it's kind of interesting. People are really expecting Shadour to really electrify, so I'm just happy that he's coming out to speak, because his voice is definitely, need to be heard. He's the leader, in my humble opinion. So y'all let me know your thoughts, man, on this baggage statement that Coach Prime has stated. And like I said, Shadour is stating it. We are moments away. It's crazy, so it's wild. Sanders went 27-5 at FCS Jackson State, including a 12-1 mark this year, which featured a second consecutive SWAC title. So I just want to put all of the accolades, that these guys are doing, so nobody thinks that when they speak, nobody should be listening. This is truly spectacular in my humble opinion, and I'm going to leave it with this. We will not settle for mediocrity. It is what it is. You've got to get on this program or you're going to get up out of here. We plan on winning, and we don't have time for procrastination. It's Flight Sports TV. Everybody hit that like button, and most definitely hit the subscribe button if you're rocking with Coach Prime. History will be made this season. Colorado, let's go.